What if the man everyone treated like trash was actually the most powerful protector in the country? This is Steve Evans, a quiet mechanic. Grease on his hands, oil on his clothes, living in a garage. His own family kicked him out like a stray dog. But behind the overalls is the commander, the legend who once ended a global conflict, and no one has any idea. Steve works hard to support his younger brother Peter, Peter's wife, Lisa, and her toxic mother. They see Steve as a burden. They insult him, seize his salary, and force him out. They even threaten the unborn baby if he doesn't leave immediately. So Steve walks away, quietly, not because he's weak, but because he refuses to destroy Peter's marriage. Outside, fate turns. Steve stops an attack and saves a young woman named Chris. Her sister Vicki, a brilliant, respected CEO, tracks him down to say thank you. From that moment, their worlds collide. Vicki has everything money can buy except peace. Rivals circle like vultures. Steve has nothing, yet carries himself like a man who fears no one. They grow close, not from romance, but from gratitude and loyalty. Then comes the charity gala. Vicki presents a priceless state treasure. Her enemies switch it with a fake and humiliate her on stage. Overnight, her company collapses. Her own family disowns her. Everyone walks out, except Steve. He offers his entire life savings. No fanfare, no strings. He doesn't even know she's the only woman he's ever truly wanted. And then, lightning. The stolen treasure? It belongs to the commander. Security floods the room, cameras roll, the nation watches. The announcer calls for the commander, and the hall goes silent. Because the mechanic they mocked steps on stage. Steve Evans, the legendary commander. Powerful figures bow their heads. The corrupt tremble. The liars collapse. And Vicki finally sees the truth behind the man who stood by her when no one else would. Then Steve does the unthinkable. He drops to one knee. He proposes, not as a mechanic, not as a billionaire, not as a savior, but as a man who finally found someone worthy of his heart. Their enemies beg for mercy. Steve and Vicki rise together. The weak mechanic becomes the strongest hero. The disgraced CEO becomes the commander's wife. And the ones who tried to destroy them lose everything. In the end, Steve Evans proves one thing. A hero doesn't need a title, a throne, or a crown. Sometimes he wears oil-stained clothes. Sometimes he works in a garage. And sometimes he hides his greatness until the world needs him again.